That's right, and they've been bringing us life-saving information. Now today, Dr. Raymond Turner continues that discussion with us. Good morning, Dr. Turner.
Good morning. Thank you.
All right, well, stroke awareness, very important. It's important because strokes are preventable, right?
Yeah, strokes are preventable, and strokes are also extremely common here in South Carolina. So stroke in South Carolina is really at the epicenter of the problem in the Southeast, where many people are suffering from strokes. And when you have a stroke, you have an almost 25% chance of death. So it's a bad
Right.
problem to have. And it's unfortunately extremely prevalent here in South Carolina.
Yeah, and really with the stroke, time is of the essence, correct?
Absolutely. Every minute during a stroke, almost 1 million neurons are dying.
Wow.
And so that's a big problem to have.
Right.
And time is of the essence in the sense that there's only a small window in which a stroke can be reversed or treated. And outside that window, by that time the brain dies and there's nothing to do. And so strokes are prevented before they can happen, but they also can be treated if they can get the patient get to the right hospital in time shortly after the stroke begins.
So what are some signs that you would see if someone was having a stroke?
Yeah, so the common sign is somebody who has either difficulty speaking or weakness in the face, the arm, or the leg. And so a lot of times people notice that their hand becomes clumsy, they can't use it, or they can't pick it up anymore, or they dropped an object, or they have difficulty walking. And this can happen all of a sudden out of nowhere, and there can be no warning signs of these strokes before they happen.
So what should someone do if they are around someone that's starting to see some of these signs, or maybe they're experiencing them themselves?
Yeah, I think as soon as you can identify the signs of having a stroke, the important thing is to call 911. Because this is an emergency. This isn't something that's going to go away. You're not going to be able to sleep this off. This is something that's going to continue and it's going to worsen, and you need to get medical attention immediately.
And there's some new technology for strokes.
Yeah, there's a lot of great new technology out there to help treat patients during a stroke. We've had the traditional blood clot busting medicines. However, we have now devices that can go up into the brain and actually take the clot out of the artery and restore blood flow. And so when somebody's having a severe stroke, many times that's the only option, because we know from our research that the clot busting medicine doesn't work very well on breaking up large clots, and you need to actually go up and get them out. The good thing for the people in the low country is that we have that technology here. So in South Carolina, there's really only 2 hospitals that have the capabilities to go up and take a blood clot out of a blood vessel. One of them's in Columbia and one of them's down at MUSC. And so we have that option to go in there and fix people. And so a lot of the patients that we get, if they don't come to our ER, they're being sent to us from the neighboring ERs around the city or around the country, county.
Well, not that we want people to have stroke, but it sounds like if they are going to, if they are having a stroke, at least we've got a good hospital. MUSC can handle it.
Yeah, absolutely. MUSC actually, 4 years ago, the stroke program was almost non-existent. And so a lot of money has been invested into it, and we're currently now the 2nd or 3rd largest stroke center in the country. And so we have a big problem, a big need we need to fill, but we're able to do that, and we're able to do it quite well.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for the tips. Now we know kind of what to look for in case we're worried about somebody having a stroke, and know some facts.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks.
All right, well, the Center for Women wants to help you get your home ready to sell.